Hello! So now I will do my homework, so let's get started. Today, I'm going to show you how you can practice speaking English by yourself at home using only materials that you definitely have access to. Now I bet you've heard this advice a lot. In order to become a good English speaker and speaking conversation, you have to speak English a lot, preferably with native speakers. And yes, this is true. To become a good English speaker, the best and easiest way is to speak English in conversation. A lot. I've given the same advice on my YouTube channel. However, unless you live in an English-speaking country or use English every day at work, I bet you thought to yourself, but I don't have any chances to speak English. I don't have anybody to speak English with. And yes, this is a problem for a lot of people. Others, on the other hand, have many chances to speak English. However, they lack the confidence to make use of these chances. Perhaps they are shy. Or perhaps they learn English only from textbooks with their eyes. And they feel their pronunciation is not good enough. And they don't know how to say the things that they want to say. Today, I'm going to teach you a technique that both of these kinds of people can use to improve their English speaking skills and pronunciation. This technique is, of course, shadowing. The idea behind shadowing is simple. You listen to some English and you repeat it at the same time. It could be a conversation or could be a monologue. It doesn't matter. But you're listening and you're repeating at the same time. Now this does several things for you. The first thing that it does for you is it trains your ear to listen very, very carefully to the way that things are said, to the time and the rhythm in which phrases are said, and the length and the number of pauses that are used in speech. Because if you can't hear these things, you can't copy them. So in order to copy them, you have to become very good at hearing them. So very quickly, your ear will become very accustomed to the rhythm and the time, the way that people speak. Well, the second thing that we do, it will really improve your pronunciation and your accent. This is because you will get so good at listening to the way that things are said, to the pronunciation, that you will be able to copy it. It will also get your mouth muscle moving in the correct way. And it will train you to move your mouth properly when you are speaking. This will help you speak more smoothly. Again, with improved your pronunciation. In another video, I will show you a slightly more advanced way to do shadowing. Oh, that will help you remember massive quantities of phrases and vocabulary. But today I'm going to demonstrate the basic version of shadowing. So as I said, first you need to find some audios to use for shadowing. It could be a TV show, it could be a radio program, it could be a postcard, or it could be an audiobook, or it could be anything like that. It should be your level. So if you are a beginner, don't try to do something advanced. Try to use something at your level. Maybe just a tiny bit more difficult. It's okay. But it should be fairly easy for you. The exercise is for you to improve your pronunciation and your speaking and really train your mouth to move as it should. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate today using some materials I devised especially for shadowing. Let's go. So I'm going to demonstrating shadowing today using some special materials that I designed just for shadowing. They're a kind of short story, and I've printed out text here when I have an MP3 which I've recorded, which are on my computer just behind this camera. And I have read the text several times. I've looked up any new words in the dictionary and understand it perfectly. I've also listened to the MP3 several times, so it's kind of easy for me now. I understand it really well. So now I just wanted to be able to say this really easily. And yes, I am going to demonstrate with this. I should point out, because I made these materials, I'm going to be shadowing my own voice, which is a little bit strange, to be honest. Of course, you should be shadowing a native speaker. The goal is to copy that speaker so closely that you become that speaker. Every single little pause and everything, you should be trying to copy those as closely as you can. Okay, so I've read through this and I've listened to the MPP. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to shadow. I'm reading the text, which is quite easy to do. I've got this here, and I'm going to hit play. And that's work quite easy because I can already see what's coming next. So what I'm going to do now, which is a little bit more difficult, is I'm going to get rid of the text. And now I'm going to shadow without the text. So here we go. Okay, so that's much more difficult. Not using the text. I think I did most of that okay, but towards to the end, I think I didn't so do great. So I'm just do that, going to that one more time. Here we go. And there we go. Shadowing. And that is basically it. It's that simple. Now at first, you will find this quite hard. And it's quite hard. It takes time. But repetition is the key. Repetition is the key. Vâng. I recommend that you pick some audio that you like and it's good for your level. And you repeat the same thing again, again, and again, and again and again over the course of a whole week. Because as I said, repetition is the key. It will fight over the course of the week, that it will become much, much easier. And the idea is to basically keep practicing until you feel you are becoming the person. You can copy them so closely that it feels like you are the speaker when you are speaking. For more advanced learners, I recommend using a TV program of a film or a film. Try finding a scenes where there are two people talking and just shadow one of those two people. Again, try to become that speaker. Copy them so closely that it feels like you are that speaker having that conversation. And keep repeating until it becomes easy. Okay, that is for today's lesson. So in a future video, I'm going to show you how you can make shadowing much more efficient using some computer software that you can download for free. In the meantime, try the shadowing technique and see how well it works for you. See how much it can improve your pronunciation and help you to speak English more smoothly and more naturally. And after try it, leave a comment under this video and let me know what you think of the shadowing technique. If you haven't already, please also go under this video and find the subscribe button and subscribe to this channel. And you can also find a link in the description to the Doing English Facebook fan page. That's going on with Doing English. See you in the next lesson. Okay, so that's all for my homework. Thank you very much for listening and hope you guys have a good evening. Goodbye.